Hello, good morning everybody. Sorry about the delay. It is November 13th. Thank you for getting up this morning and joining me. I had to rush back home. I had to run an errand. But here I am. Let us draw. We're going to do portraits. The warm-ups are going to be a little weird because generally you want to do full gesture and figure drawing poses for warm-ups. But the way the software works for my automating the entire process is I can't pick and choose the sequence of the images. I haven't figured out how to do that. The software really doesn't let me do that. So I either have to make it all gesture, full body gesture, figure drawing poses, or I have to make it all portrait drawing poses. So if you can, for the first 5 poses, don't be too hard on yourself. They're going to be portrait images. I would say just to try and get the Loomis main lines down between the circle and the third rule, one of the 3/3. If you can do that in 2 minutes, get a rough figure down, should be enough to warm you up. And then by then we should be jumping right into the 10-minute poses where you can do a little more figure drawing. I'm kind of learning the Loomis method here. Whatever method you choose to do and works for you, go for it. Otherwise, let us begin. Once again, there's a bit of a rush coming here, so you're welcome to introduce yourself in chat. Would love to know where everybody is joining us from. Other than that, get your stylus, your pen, your paintbrush, whatever your tool is. Let us begin. If you're on a smaller screen, my apologies, you will not see the time clock unless you really squint. But other than that, let's begin. My mic will be on and off. They're doing some what do you call it, the rain gutter cleaning. My neighbor's doing it, so it's making a lot of noise. Right now they've stopped, but they will probably start it up again. So I'm gonna keep trying to mitigate that noise while we draw here. Okay, the clock is beginning. Have fun, everybody. This is gonna be a nice 2-hour stretch. Like I said, these are just warm-up poses. Just get your wrist, get your arm, get your shoulder loose, and working. Yes, nice big lines I'm doing here. I'm not too worried about how it looks. We have the ear. It's definitely bigger than it needs to be. I feel the ear is a little off here. That should cut with the main eye, which it kind of does. And the nose. And then the other eye. Those are your 3/3. You got about 30 seconds left. Let's do this. Now you don't have to do the standard portrait. I'm doing, if you want to focus on a specific part or anatomy, I say go for it. Surprised I got this much done in 2 minutes. Well, I was really hoping this pose would appear much later in our session, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. Interesting. I'm just fooling around with the shape tool here. Oop. Kind of using it as a reference for the pose. That's her ear. Top of the ear should. Remember, she's tilted a little front. You can see the top of the ear is not, that would be the line for the top of the ear, is not cutting across the eye. The eye is actually midway down. Isn't that interesting? So there is a slight tilt forward, as though it might not look like that. That is a long ear. I guess it's just the tip of the pose, just designed like that. In the middle of the ear is where we get the eye. Once again, we're trying to achieve a lot in a very small period of time, but you can kind of see how the layout works there. And in the mouth. Oh dear. Okay. Once again, very simple circle here. And the halfway mark should be the eyes. The mouth, and then the chin. And we have the eye. A nice little mole there. At the top of the head. Okay, this worked out pretty nicely, right to this initial circle, so you can kind of, the only thing is trying to gauge that ear, it is a little far out, but nevertheless you can kind of see the top of the ear aligns with the eyes, so not bad. I feel like the ear needs to be way back more. Like over here, actually. 5 seconds. More like there. This is going to be interesting. Let's see if I can nail the Loomis method down with this. Whoop. Sorry about that. Already wasted half a minute. And then the line like that. So the ear will be on this quadrant. Jaw will come down a little more. Relatively active. Eyes will come here. There's your eye line. Got that very subtle bump for the cheekbone. Interesting. Interesting here because it's very hard to tell with the way the photo's taken um, the pose, the tip of the nose there, makes things interesting. You can't tell where it starts and ends. It would be a nice case study, I imagine. Okay, moving on. Last pose of the day, folks. Sorry, I mean warm-up pose of the day. A very interesting angle. Let's see if I can render this. It's almost like tilted. And then the eyes. I imagine it's there with the ear. Say those are the eyes. And then the eyebrows. We got the nose and the mouth. Very nice smile. I did feel like I made this a little too small. Okay. Kinda have this bearded area here. Not bad for 2 minutes. I feel like I got like a decent pose together here for 2 minutes. Wow. There we go. Okay, folks. First 10-minute pose. You can slow down here a bit. Compose yourself, see how you're gonna approach this drawing. This model can be a little confusing because the head is a bit square. So let's see how I approach this. Subtle circle. I'm gonna cut off here. So the middle of the circle should be my eyes. Whoop. I just wanted to make a very subtle line here for the eyes. The ear is here. And the eyes actually, there's ever so slight curvature like that. It is a tricky pose. There we go. And then we have the nose. That's the eyes, right? Just kind of. Too high with the ear. I still feel the eyes are a little too big. I mean, this is a very subtle eye pose here. That's it. It does feel weird. And then we have the notes. Yeah, I think the nose needs to be a little bigger. Yeah. Kind of see how the blue light kind of hits the socket, and you can kind of use that as a shape reference, like this little. I don't want to overdo it, like right there. You see that? All the lighting indents. That's actually the eye socket. The light is doing a lot of the work for us here in terms of. And you can kind of see a more subtle one here. We're gonna have to bring that out a bit. We're at the 5-minute mark. Take your time, don't be overwhelmed here. There we go. Not too happy with the beard, but just want to get the shape right. Okay. Got 2 minutes left. Hopefully you folks are fair enough better than me. Down to the last 30 seconds. Huh. That's the thing with portraits, they do take a while. I really feel like I barely got to capture his. Five seconds. What's coming together? Kind of. Okay. We're making some way here, progress. Have fun with her. Let's see. That's circle. That's gonna be the eyes. It's gonna curve inward a bit. Oh, too strong of a line there. That is our eye line. And the nose. You can see I messed up the central line that comes down the nose. Face. Yeah, I definitely need to fix that. I feel the nose has to be a lot bigger, but I'm gonna have to shrink down the face here. Maybe down to there. don't like how I came about to that eyebrow. There we go. Notice how the eyebrow's it is connecting with that nasal plane in the middle. So I'm kind of using that as a reference. There we go. Slowly coming together, right? And then there's the ear. Comes down way further. And there's some hair. Interesting. I mean, interesting indeed. I'll come back for some ear details later. I think I need to fix this first and foremost. I am using a soft digital brush. And when it comes to details, it's bad. It just doesn't. So I have to be able, as an artist, I guess, to revolve, especially digital art, the good ones that I'm observing. I need to be able to go back and forth between hard brush and a soft one. So I can already tell the details with the mouth. I'm not too happy. We've got 4 minutes, so we're just under the 5-minute mark. I'm relatively happy with the way it's turning out. I'm gonna have to fix that ear. There's definitely something going on with the ear to jawline here. I think I know what the problem is. My jawline is not the right angle. Over like that. Okay, I think I got it. And that's the tip of the ear. It is a very prominent ear. I mean, I've clearly overdrawn it, but that's okay. Trying to get that collarbone. Don't ask me why when we only got 2 minutes left, but I feel it'll add to the dimension of the. I was gonna say, should I color the hair in? And I had done it by the time that thought was kind of already over. So it's done. We got about 2 minutes left. Not a bad render, folks. I hope you've had just as much success as I have with this pose. I'm, to be frank, surprised I got this much done. And you know what it is? It's not about how much you draw, it's just really about the lines you put down. And if you really look at this pose, I haven't put that many lines down. I honestly feel I wish I was this articulate with all my drawings. Sometimes I get a little scatterbrain. And I'm not as mathematical when I'm putting the lines down. And I think a lot of art is math. I know artists don't want to hear that, but it's really about deciding what you want to allocate your time to and what you don't, and what you want to show and what you don't. That is the magic of art. I mean, I really followed a lot of lines here. This is definitely not an organic way to approach it, or a stylistic way. 30 seconds. So I managed to capture the pose in 10 minutes. Not bad. I usually suck at portraits, so I'm actually quite happy with myself with this one. Not only because I managed to capture the pose in 10 minutes, but I just did it in so few lines, so I'm quite happy with myself. I'm just gonna stare in awe at myself for a second here, and then we'll continue. Okay. I'm gonna try and do the same thing. I'm trying to keep the lines minimal, and see if I can capture the essence of the pose in a short time, because we only got 10 minutes. Okay. Remember, folks, start with the circle. You need to skip this pose and go figure out how the Loomis method works. Please do so. The only reason I'm not doing an actual Loomis tutorial is there's just so many good ones on the internet. I'm not here to reinvent the wheel, folks. Just here to learn to draw. A lot of great artists out there doing a lot of great tutorials. I don't think I'm ever gonna... I'm so tempted to, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get into the tutorial business. But never say never. Don't hold me on it. I just feel there's so many better artists than me out there who've got years and decades of experience who could probably teach you how to draw. The point of this channel is, it's a little more selfish, I would say, for me. It's just me stopping to procrastinate and draw, and then you kind of joining me on that journey. I don't want to be too preachy. I don't know if I did this right. I don't think I did. I should have broken it down already by now, the circle, into 3. But I haven't done that. And now I'm just thinking how I'm going to approach that line. Because this is such a dynamic angle. Like, where's that central line? I'm going to slowly let it come out here. I think that's it. I'm really struggling to find it. Take your time trying to get that main line down, because you mess that up, that's pretty much it, right? That's one of the foundations of portraits, I think, is getting that main angle and line down, and I am struggling right now with it. I think that's it. I could be wrong. It's hard to tell at this point if it's if that line was the right thing for the center of the nose. Yeah, it's really hard. Until it all comes together, it's very difficult. But let's try. We'll figure it out slowly. I think I got it. Maybe not. Having a lot of doubts with this pose. I mean, a lot of doubts. So I just don't have that decades of experience of just laying out a portrait and understanding how the perspective works. So I'm just trying to figure it out here. The good thing for me, the lips are very large, as they would say. The proper word is luscious, and I'm kind of using the shape of it as a central line to help me draw everything else in them. And I think I got it. See, now it's slowly coming together. That curve of the nose, I'm not going to attack it yet because it's very complex. I'm not going to attack it yet. The tip, sorry. Okay. Yes, I see it coming together now. Okay, she's definitely coming together, folks. Good, good. I think what I'm learning over the weeks, and I may sound redundant because I keep saying this, is to just slow myself down and give my brain time to synthesize what I'm looking at. And it seems that approach, as opposed to my other portrait drawing poses, seems to be working today. There we go. I can tell the jawline is probably a little too large. It's probably like here. But let's do this. I'm gonna follow this eye guide. Trying to get the eye in level with each other is one of the hardest because you're jumping in terms of spatial rendering, right? Like you're going from here to here, but you don't really know where to go here. So I use the nose bridge to the eyebrow. I'll draw the eyebrow, and that'll kind of give me an idea where it works. Like you can subtly notice that the eye. There we go. Is a little what is it? That would be her left eye. It's just a slightly lower than her right eye because of the angle work. So that's one reference you can use. With a more standard brush, I can tell you that, sorry, a slimmer brush, I could probably get into those eyebrows, but I won't do it now. It doesn't feel right. I feel the nose is too short. Yes, that's my problem. The nose is too short. I can fix that, don't worry, folks. We only got 2 minutes, but I'm gonna fix this. Come up, maybe a little more higher, like this. Okay, like that. Yep. It does screw the render a bit. I'll be the first to admit. But so here is where Yeah, I still feel the nose is a little too short. I'm having trouble drawing that second eye line, so I'm just gonna render out the actual eye socket. A larger shape. If I can't figure out a smaller shape, I'm gonna go for the bigger shape and then work the smaller shape into it. It looks like it worked out pretty well. I only got a minute left. I mean, this just tells you how time-consuming portrait drawing is. 10 minutes just to get the foundations out. I could have probably spent a lot longer too. Intense. I am rushing now, I shouldn't be, but I just wanted to get a rough pose together so you guys can see. I don't think I'll be able to get it together. Not on such short notice. Oh well, I tried folks. 15 seconds. That was very rushed. It was coming together. Right? Okay. Okay, yeah, it was coming together pretty well. Okay. On to the next one, as Jay-Z says. There's a lot of elements here that will distract you. Do not get caught up in the little confetti. This is essentially a challenge to you, is to do not draw the confetti, if I'm saying the word right. Imagine drawing and someone's distracting you. That's your challenge. Because that is going to be distracting. It is absolutely distracting to me, so. Once again, there is a slight angle here. Sparkling confetti is distracting. It is to me, at least. But I take it as a challenge, sir. How am I gonna do this with the center line? Let's figure it out. The center line. That really the center line? Okay. It doesn't feel right. But we'll do it. No, it doesn't feel right at all. Whatever, we'll do it. Oof, does not feel right at all. Oh, especially with the lips, that confetti is driving me crazy. I want to draw it so bad, but I will refuse to. Not bad. I think I had it, kind of. Let's see if I can adjust it ever so slightly up. There we go. Now from the bottom of the lip to the jaw, bottom of the jaw, I think it needs to be a little bigger. I'm not feeling that nice curvature of her jaw coming through. And I don't want to make the line too heavy. That will screw things up. It'll look weird with a heavy line at the bottom. Oof, that's rough. Okay. No, doesn't feel right. There, maybe? And there's the ear. Top of the ear with the eye. Looks like it's gonna link up. The top of the ear will link up naturally. I might not have to fight it too much. But the hair is going to be a different animal. She's got gorgeous hair, and it's flowing and it's dynamic and it's all over the place, so that's going to be tricky to capture. I think I might have gone a little too dark with the nose. I'm not gonna have time to redo it, but I'm committing to it. Okay. Can't believe I did that. Once again, I'm gonna really struggle with the eyes here. Really take my time with the eyes. Maybe block it out with the eye socket itself. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Let's do this. There is a nice dark plane there. You can see that blue light I'm trying to capture in a monochromatic form. Got these big, beautiful eyes, and I don't think I feel like if I screw this up, I'm not gonna be able to show really the pose. I just feel I'm not doing it justice. I might have to come back. I might have to come back. I have to capture of her looking sideways. Whoa, sorry. You know, that's the main capture of this pose here, this portrait, is her looking sideways. And if I can't figure that out, if I can't get that out in the pose, I'm not doing it justice. Kinda, she's looking to her left. Kinda, maybe, sorta. You know what, folks? I forgot this was a 20-minute pose, so we got some time here. I'm taking my time. There's no going back now on this side of the face. I mean, I've committed to it. I've committed to it. I think I have the eye part down. And I feel the eyebrow wasn't the right angle. And I'm gonna take my time here. Definitely have to fix the nose. Where are you going, nose? That wasn't a good idea, folks. That wasn't a good idea. Ever so slight change. We'll figure it out. One step at a time. We'll figure it out. I'm really not happy with that nose, but I'm not going to spend 20 minutes on it. I will come back to the nose. And that plane that kind of comes down the nose into the cheekbone. We'll figure it out. I'm saying that and I'm going back to the nose. Look at me. Practice what you pre-checks. Okay, this is it. I want to get that other eye out together, so let's do it. It's just a slight curve here. Her left eye is a little above the right. Remember to try and keep that angle in. I feel I'm gonna really pooch this one up, but we'll see. Not bad. Ever so subtle. Man. Yeah, see, I told you the eye's completely off. I'm not happy with the way this is working out. I mean, I think most professional digital artists at this point would just copy paste the eye. But I do believe I'm not at that level yet. I want to learn to draw. Shortcuts are good, but I mean, if you're doing them in a professional setting, it makes sense to do it when time is money. But if you're just learning and having fun, why? What's the point, right, folks? Not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna bring this eye into the same. Whoop. I don't know. Doesn't feel right, but let's do it. I'm gonna adjust it now. I'm going to adjust it first. Okay, we only got 4 minutes left, so we're killing time here. Better. Better. A little better. A little better. The eyes are so important when it comes to portrait drawing. And ironically, they're the hardest. At least I feel so. I don't know what you folks think, but for me, it does feel that way. 2 minutes. This is where the time management skills as an artist comes in. Not too happy with the line work on this post, but 30 seconds. I think brush direction is very important if you're at that phase and you're drawing digitally, even if you're drawing by hand. With hair, you can cheat a lot from the videos I watched from the masters with brush direction. But I feel that's a multi-year pose. Okay. Oof, that was rough. Next 20-minute pose. Let's do this, folks. Let's do this. This is the 10th pose. We got one more after this, which is a nice long 30-minute pose. Take your time. I'm gonna take a minute here and figure out how I'm gonna approach this. Sorry about that, just sipping a little coffee. This is such a strong pose, I love it. Let's see if I can do this right. Okay. There is my ear. The ear is going to catch up with the eyes. Let's do this. There's a nice little nose ring here. Thank you for the nice, perfectly symmetrical reference. And there we go. Okay. I might have to bring that nose down. I think I'm gonna do it just a tad before I start drawing anymore. I apologize to you folks drawing on pen and ink on paper, or whatever your traditional medium is. You do not have this luxury. Well, I mean, you do if you're using an eraser, but otherwise, my apologies as you watch me digitally manipulate the error of my ways. What happened here? Oh, that's not good. That's not good, folks. Okay. Okay, I lost my Photoshop brush there for a second and freaked me out. Once, as you can tell, I am not in a rush here. You'll notice the difference between this pose and the one I did last is I'm doing the eyes first. Because I struggled with the eyes in the last pose. I feel the eyes obviously make a portrait what it is. And once you nail down the eyes, you can kind of just take a seat back and go, okay, I think I got it. Let me try and do the rest. And I do believe, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I have nailed down the eyes here. There we go. It's probably that line, that guideline really helped me. No lies, folks, no lies. Now I'm drawing on the same layer as the guideline, which is probably a big no-no, but that's okay. Nose. Too big with the lips. My apologies. My apologies. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Okay. The lips is tricky, so I'm not going to spend too much time. We're at the halfway mark, 11 minutes. By all circumstances, we are making good time. Or so they tell me. I do want to draw harder lines. I really do, folks. It's just for the initial phase. I've yet to get into the habit of not drawing such harder lines. But if I start drawing harder lines, the pose will look a lot better for you folks at home. But then I can't adjust them. It just becomes a really ugly, ugly mess of trying to fix it. So I apologize if the lines look very subtle here for you. You're supposed to build up the weight of the... Okay, that wasn't so bad. Subtle, but nevertheless. Just an ever little dark spot there at the chin on the right side. I'm trying not to screw up the curvature here of the chin. She's got this beautiful curvature. That ear I've completely messed up. There we go. There we go. This model is coming together, as they say. I really have to just be careful and not get too excited. I'm gonna just scale it down just a bit. Okay. I feel like I didn't get the jawline down properly. That's okay. Sorry, I messed it up. There we go. I have to be very careful here with this neckline. Want to do it right, not screw it up. Ever so subtle shadowing here. And I feel I did screw it up, but that's okay. Oh man, can't win them all. Can't win them all. I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna come back to it. Oh man, what am I doing? Okay. I'm in all 6 stages of denial right now. Like this should be aligned with this. It kind of comes out. What? Something doesn't feel right, and I'm just sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. What's not matching up? Six minutes. I am going to get to the top of the head. I do believe it is missing. And we're going to get to it. It's there. Look at it. Okay. Now is the hard part. The eyebrows. Let's see if we can pull this off properly. Okay, kind of. Pulled it off. I should have used the brush strokes to my advantage, and you will see this now. think I got it. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Five minutes left. 5 minutes left. Okay. Okay. No doubt I feel like I might have screwed that up a bit, but that's okay. We're down to 3 minutes. I'm very self-aware of the time for this pose for some reason. Huh. Interesting. That hair, I mean, if you're doing a realistic portrait of this is like at least a week. My lord. It's just so complicated, I wouldn't even know where to begin with the hair, folks. I'm just trying to get the rough shapes out. It's not something I would tackle at all. Even if you're doing frayed hair, it's like, what? Every strand at that point needs to be chronicled. The freckles are lovely. I mean, if I was really doing great detailed here, I'd get right into those freckles. We only got a minute left. Just kind of have to be careful where I'm going with the hair. I really want to redo the jawline, but with only 50 seconds left, there'd be no point in doing that. Let's see if we can just ever so slightly. A little bit of shading. Did not work at all. 19 seconds. Hope you guys fared pretty well with this pose. I'm somewhat happy with it. Kind of. Nope. Microphone not agreeing. Okay. not bad. Like I said, the jawline, I was not happy with the line work of the jawline. It needs to be way more subtle. Way more subtle. But I just kept drawing lines over lines just so I can get the jawline together. This is a 30-minute pose. I'm taking my time with it. It is the Discord pose of the day. A great pose. I actually want to see everybody upload their work, their artwork, their version, their render of this. Would love to see it. This is such a great pose. You can capture so much in a few lines, and I think I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna make like a very minimalistic version of this. Yeah, 9 I wasn't too happy with. You can tell, obviously. 8 it was really coming together. It really was. I felt like that depth, that 3D-ness to it. And 10's difficult. Probably shading would have done it more. Anyways. My apologies if I'm distracting you and you're trying to draw a portrait here. If you're watching, feel free to type in chat, folks. Everybody's quiet today. That usually means they're concentrating on their artwork. So, I've already killed 2 minutes. My apologies. I'm going to get into this. I'm just having a sip of coffee, stretching my wrist out, and let's do this. Let's do this. Just keep in mind, if you have been drawing, you've been drawing for an hour and a half straight. And we're about to hit the 2-hour mark. 2 hours of non-stop drawing. Good for you, folks. Good for you. Oh. Now that's interesting. I'm gonna end up resizing this. What happened here? Okay. I'm being very technical with this pose. There's the eye line there, okay. Now that I've set my eye line, let's see if we can... That circle is a little too large. I've already pooched it, but it's okay. Now the last two poses, I said the eye was the most important. Here I go reversing that with this one. I believe the nose here is going to be the most important. Look at that curve at the bottom of the nose. It's so subtle yet tricky. It's got like a little indent to it. And that little curvature of the nose. Yeah. Sometimes it's the most simplest shapes that are the hardest to render. Am I right? Right, folks? I'm talking to myself? Okay. Yeah. Great pose. I think that nose needs to come in just a little more. I'm so obsessed with getting this nose right. Don't ask me why. Just so subtle. Very subtle. Like I said, folks, it's a 30-minute pose. Take your time. Take your time. This does feel weird, the jawline. There's multiple things happening here. It's splitting. One is going up this way, and one line, leading line, is going this way. Okay, interesting. Question is, can I pull it off? Let's see. I am being very tedious with this. Even for me, that's a stretch. But I just want to get this right. I just want to nail this. Once I can really get that silhouette down, I think everything else will kind of come together. In theory. In theory. In theory. Okay. Whew. I still feel that nose is off. Oof. What did I do? It just doesn't feel right. We're gonna try it. We're gonna take another gander at it. That's right, I use the word gander. Still doesn't feel right. It's okay. C'est la vie. We'll figure it out one step at a time. Okay. That kind of makes sense. believe I just redid that. Ooh, those eyebrows. Can I get them working? I don't think so, because I'm not using a fine brush. But I'm gonna just have a go at it. Ooh, those are some hard lines. Okay. Doesn't feel right, the nose. Let's try that. I feel the eye is maybe a little too small. That could be just me. And like I said, using a soft brush, so it looks like it's kind of interfering with details. That's okay. I think this is the ear. So the ear meets at the top of the lips here. Okay. There's a nice little strand of hair. I'm wondering if you folks captured it nicely. Anyways. Not a big fan of the shading. I might just go back to it. I'll come back to the shading. I don't want to shade it that way. It seems like a little rushed. Okay, we're getting there. I still feel it's not done right here with the nose. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, but it just doesn't feel right. The hair on the background, I mean, there's a lot happening here. Lordy, lordy. There's a lot happening here. I mean, honestly, wouldn't know where to begin to capture it. It's just that wet, crazy hair. think I know what I did wrong. Let's do this. Actually, I think we can just do this. Yes. It's a bit of a cheating, but... Oh. Down to 12 minutes. Still got lots of time. Don't panic. Okay, now that I have some of the lines down, let me see if I can just fix the line work. I got 10 minutes. Let's see if I can... Just want to make it more subtle. Yes. Let's see. Let's see what I did wrong. I might have screwed that up completely. That's okay. This is called self-sabotaging. I knew I wasn't happy with the nose, and here I am redoing it. I need to regain control of this before it gets out of control. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. A little better? Yeah, I would say so. We're gonna fix this lip part. Curve that a bit. As you can tell, I've come back with a finer brush to take on the eyelids. I'm well aware I screwed it up a bit, but that's okay. Better than some eyelids than no eyelids at all, right? As they say. That's a very wish-washy way of doing the eyebrows, but this is my artistic style at this point. Trying to get the angles. Okay, she's coming together. Definitely coming together. Can we do some shading? Let's try. I'm gonna try and not bugger this up. Let's see if I can pull this off. Whoa. I've already screwed it up just by erasing. 5 minutes to do some basic shading. Yeah, wrong angle. I mean, that's the right angle. Then this is the wrong angle. I really have to be very subtle here. Like, that's too dark. I'm just, whoa, too dark, too dark, too dark. Too dark. I feel under the eye I went too dark, but I'm not going to go back because it's going to look weird now when I erase it. Okay, let's do this. We got about $2 left. I'm gonna try and do the hair without screwing this up, because yeah, that's not working. I really want to bring out the darkness of the hair. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's the best I'm going to do, folks. That's the best I'm going to do without screwing this entire portrait up. No. We will leave it be. I'm not going to get too much into the shading here. We got 50 seconds, less than a minute. You're almost there. I don't know if folks are finished, but I'm kind of done. No lies here, folks. I might do a little bit of very basic shading here. We got 25 seconds, so I'm not here to... I don't want to screw up my own portrait, as they say. Ooh. Hope you guys had fun today. We got a lot done. I'm somewhat happy with some of the portraits I've done today. And again, I'm pretty hard on myself. Okay, pen's down, stylus is down, everybody relax. If you've stuck it through for the entire 2 hours, good job. Good on you. I will post this portrait up. I'll probably post a couple of portraits up today. I'm quite happy with the turnout. What was it, 9? No, 9 was the one I didn't feel. This one I really wanted to work on more. I might later down the road. It was really A nice emotional render. That was number 8. I think it was a 10-minute. 10 was not so bad either. I mean, he started actually looking like people. Who would have thought? Yeah, thanks for joining me, everybody. Been a great session. And I will catch you Wednesday morning. Back to figure and gesture. I'll be doing it Wednesday morning. That's pretty much it. You guys had fun. Not too difficult of a day, so. Okay, have a great day, everybody. I will see you Wednesday morning.